Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel of mprugs.com. My name is Mike. I'm the moderator in a series of videos that is all about handmade carpets from around the world. Hope you and your family are doing well, and I welcome you to our channel. In today's episode, and this is a very special video, it's also a bit heartbreaking at the moment. I specifically chose a type of rug that represents a group of people that are at this very moment that this video is being taken are going through tremendous suffering. And these are the Kurdish people, whether it's in Turkey, Syria, and Iran. We just had the massive, horrendous earthquake that has just taken place. And I'm going to be linking below in the description the link to the Red Cross. And I just want you to know, I normally in my channel, it's all about the handmade carpets. We talk about the cultures and everything. And I generally try to steer clear of politics and everything else. But when you have a disaster like the recent earthquake, or for those of you that may be seeing this video in years to come, this is right now February 2023. We just had a horrendous earthquake that has hit Turkey and Syria. And while the governments all around the world and people are rising up to the occasion, as always, and try to do their best, I thought I'm going to kind of connect this together. I want to showcase in this video new types of designs of Bidjar rugs that are made by the Bidjar rugs are one of the most classic Persian rugs that are synonymous with the Kurdish culture. The Kurdish people are also, for anyone who has watched the news, if you have history, if you have passion for geography, you know the Kurdish people unfortunately have been suffering. They have been marginalized by just about everyone for many decades. As I've always made it a point, I don't care who you are, what you are. If you're a decent person, you are family. That is who I am. And I have had the privilege and the pleasure of getting to know the Kurdish individuals. And these are just hardworking, many of them hardworking, honest people. And during times like these, unfortunately, they're often also the last people in the world to get any sort of help. We have seen how the Iranian government, the Turkish government, the Syrian government, the Iraqi government, it seems like at every point, everyone out there likes to beat the crap out of them. This is just my own personal opinion. But in this video, I thought I'm going to do two things. Number one, for those of you out there that have watched our channel, I appreciate it. The link below again, and I'm going to be putting the link to the International Red Cross. If anyone out there, if you have some spare change, if you have, please feel free, make a donation. This is not about wanting to raise money. I just wanted to showcase the rugs, and literally these are brand new rugs that we had just received. This was something that had been in the making for a long time, and the timing of it was just, I don't know, it was just odd. Here we have the rugs that are made by the very same people some of whom may have lost their homes, some of whom have families who have perished. And it's kind of weird, but I figured what better way for me to bring effect, not the awareness. All of you have seen the videos, you have seen the news, you have seen what's going on out there. I just thought I'm actually going to showcase the rugs and basically bring awareness to the suffering And if it encourages some of you to may want to go out and help, please feel free to do so. But anyways, the Bidjar rugs, basically, they don't need a whole lot of introductions. These are amazing, classic, some of the strongest. These are known as steel rugs. They are renowned. They have been around for a very long time. And this was something that my family and I would been, being that we're in the wholesale business, and I also have the website at mprugs.com, but we have a lot of clients, typically rug business store owners, but I also have my own private clients, and they love this Bidjar rugs. These are some of the strongest, firmest, densest types of rugs. And these are also the type of rugs that I actually feature in my own home. So this is very personal to me. There, as you can see right there, there is my dining table, and underneath it is our Bidjar, and it serves its purpose and then some. These are the types of rugs that will last you a lifetime and then some. Very popular with our clients. But most of the Bidjar rugs, they tend to be lower quality pieces. And so what we have done is we have not only thought of ways that we can work with the weavers in terms of coming up with new designs, but also really focus on the high-end quality. So these are all what is known as Tekap quality. We're talking Bidjar rugs that have, as you can see here, about 350 knots per square inch. These are really high-end pieces, and they are the only types of Persian rugs that are triple knotted with a Turkish knot. This is absolutely incredible. When you look at the density, when you look at the thickness, when you look at the type of wool, a lot of times these types of rugs, they actually have to be woven while the wool is wet. They actually have to soak the wool, then they work, and this is very labor intensive. But this is also why these types of rugs, and they are known for the Herati design, they pretty much remain as is. You'll notice that there's not a whole lot of changes in terms of designs. And this it goes back also to the Kurdish culture. The Kurdish people are very, I love them for their simplicity, so to speak. Traditional people. I love the Kurdish people, hardworking people. The Kurdish don't seem to mess around a whole lot. They tell you pretty much what they think and everything. Being that I was born and raised in Germany, to me, this was the Kurdish people are like, yeah, I can relate to that. Very direct people, very hardworking, but they're also very traditional. And so when they do something like the Herati design, as you can see here, we have one that does not have the medallion. This is a classic example of what a lot of our clients like for larger pieces for their dining rooms, for their bedrooms, hallways. This is a very common design. Then you have the even more classic ones, and you see the geometric, the diamond-shaped medallion. Well, these are traditional Bidjar rugs with the high quality. So what I wanted to introduce you were designs that you don't find in an everyday store. These are not really that common, and this is something that we have been working on for years. And so here we are. I'm going to showcase you guys 3 rugs right here, and then later on I'm actually going to get behind the camera and I'm going to showcase you several others that I got lying on the floor. Being that I take the videos by myself, I don't have anyone that can help me, and Like I said, the easiest way for me to do this is to do the videos in sections, but here we have designs and that we work together with the workshops to come up with patterns that a little bit that are combined both the design tradition, the Herati design, the weaving culture. These are all the same quality. These are all high-end pieces. Some of them, like the piece that I just took off, have silk in them, which is also extremely rare. But in all of these cases, here we have, if you look closely, you will see the Herati design. Here we have, for example, one that has a checkered piece right here, the tile pattern, and it is woven in such a way that you have the traditional reddish colors, the reddish, the blues, the beige. This is very classic Herati Bidjar, but the design is unusual. Then over here we have a black piece, which in itself, black and gold, is always extremely rare in Persian rugs. Well, we have learned that a lot of our clients, they really like this design, but the colors, we get a lot of requests for black Persian rugs. That's really hard to find them. So here we are, we worked with the weavers, we came up with something. Again, it features the Herati design in an unusual color combination. And then lastly, this is really something that when we got this piece, when I get behind the camera, I'm going to show you guys the close-ups of it. The Herati design is actually in here. It is really hard to see, but inside this piece right here is the Herati design. And then you have, of course, as I mentioned to you earlier, you have this extreme, thick, dense quality. But it's amazing when you look up close of how close the knots are and everything. And a lot of folks have also had asked me in the past about the leather strips. The reason, and this is a perfect example, you need to have the leather strips on the back of the Bidjars, otherwise the rugs will curl up along the sides. So on the Bidjars, definitely a necessity. You can even see it, just have it hanging here. The rug has a natural tendency of wanting to curl up, but when you lay them out, they're perfectly fine. They lay flat. But and so here we have 3 designs. I'm going to get behind the camera and show you more. Now, for those of you that have asked me questions, just so you know, I have a link below in the description where I made a video on what type of pictures I need. So if you have questions about a rug that you may own, this is something I get a lot of questions about almost on a daily basis. So if you are into Persian rugs, or if you own a rug and you have some basic questions, take a look at the video below in the description. Send me a couple of pictures in the size format that I need, and I explain all that in the video below. And then I can certainly take a look at the rug that you may have and get you a quick answer. And then also we come up with new videos all the time. So if you are into Persian rugs or handmade carpets, feel free to subscribe and you'll be notified when new videos come up. So I'm going to get behind the camera now. I'm going to showcase some of the other unusual Bidjar rugs that we have gotten. And then I'm going to come back to you later on and say my final goodbyes. So here I am back again from behind the camera, and I'm just going to get started on this light piece right here, because I mentioned to you earlier, and this is going to be very, very hard to see. But if you look very closely, and if you go to my website, I'm actually going to put a link below to the description. You can see there is, you see the yellowish, goldish silk, and that is the actual Herati design. that is incorporated in the design of this rug right here. This is something that we have worked together with the workshops. It's just an amazing piece. And again, when you look at the quality of these, I mean, these are some of the thickest, most densest types of Persian rugs. And like I said, they call them the steel rugs for a reason. And then here is the piece that I showed you earlier. And then here we have the tile pattern. These are all high-end quality, Tekap quality Bidjar rugs. And then early on, I started out the video with this piece right here. And everything in here, you can actually see this is all silk, all of the white. And it's just absolutely amazing when you look at it from the light side. You can see the silk even pop out even more. And then, as I mentioned to you earlier, we have many new pieces with new designs. This is something that the stripe pattern, very unusual for the Bidjar rugs. Also something that I had featured in one of our in the Tabriz Mahi rug. We have a similar size piece. And then here we have a large classic. This is a large piece, roughly 1.5 by 2.5 meters. And these are classic pieces, but in between them, we also have, for example, here's another rare piece that you don't find. We worked with the weavers. We have the Herati design inside what is known as the mirror design. This is literally it's called a mirror reflection. And so you have this beautiful combination of almost quasi-modern plus classic design. Then you have over here the same, but now you notice there is no Herati design. The center here is all purely the mirror design. And then here we have the more classic version. This is very popular with my clients. And then underneath it, we have the round. This is a 2-meter round piece. Again, my clients love these, especially for places like dining rooms, any type of place where there is a ton of traffic and you want an indestructible type of Persian rug. Well, here it is. You have both quality, luxury, and you have a lifelong dependability. And then finally, we have the runners, and these are also extremely, extremely popular with our clients. And so I thought I'd let you know. So I just briefly wanted to introduce these rugs to you. I'm going to come back to you now and say my final goodbyes. So here was our video about our latest arrivals of Bidjar rugs. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I'm just going to reiterate the horrendous, unfortunate events that has taken place in Turkey and Syria, and that is affecting so many people. And so, again, as I have mentioned, the link to the International Red Cross, if you want to make donations, is below. I'm going to be coming back to you with many more videos to come. Hope you and your family are doing well. Prayers to all of you that are affected by this horrendous experience, by this horrendous earthquake, by the very sad event that has taken place. Until I see you guys again, wish you the very, very best, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.